Hi guys, it's January 6th in the United States, 2020. Okay, Australia, Cyclone Blake. You know what's really hard? When things become so obvious and you still can't get through to people. And you still get those comments from people who just love to insult you, tell you that you need to be locked up in a psychiatric institute because you say nano balloons. Do we really have people this stupid? Yeah, I guess we do. Okay. Any of you live in West Australia? If so, could you let us know what is happening? I'm trying to figure out what has happened with this cyclone. I did see some videos of rain, heavy rain. Mainstream media, well, they hype up your weather like they hype the weather all over the place. But in the United States, this is our weather now. Our weather is damaging winds, possible tornado, flash flooding. It's like a poo-poo platter. You get everything. And then they're always qualified with could, maybe, possibly. This is not a natural cyclone. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. I'm going to show you what it looked like at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the United States. Okay, and I'm watching these news clips and I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, what they're showing, the wind, is it current or are they just putting it up, saying that this is Blake? I don't know. So I really do hope that some of you live in West Australia and you can let us know, especially Broome, Marble Bar, Kimberley area. And boy, yeah, you're getting cyclones like we get hurricanes now. They do seem to go inland and then turn around, go back out to sea, intensify, and come back again. Okay, so tropical cyclone to wreak havoc on West Coast. What's happening there? But of course you have these climate experts. This is getting hard, guys. It's getting really hard to watch lives get destroyed on a daily basis. The numbers just continue to increase. The fires in Australia, the fires in Canada and in the United States and in Portugal and in Greece, horrific. What's going on in Australia, the scale is so overwhelming. I listened to these trying to get an update, and I hear like the names of towns plural, decimated. Then they say these fires are going to merge into a mega fire. It just goes on, and then you listen to the people who have lost everything, and then the animals. Okay, let's just do the cyclone right now. But I am so, wow. These people like Marnie O'Neill. Oh gosh, you're so smart. You write for news.com.au. You're so smart. Yeah. Climate expert warns worst is yet to come with cyclones and floods predicted. And these, I don't even know what to call them anymore. They never inform about weather modification, geoengineering. And I'm sure many of them know. They know. They ain't going to mention it. Their paycheck. They want their paycheck. So they watch people get destroyed. They watch life die. And they keep claiming it's climate change. I have to tell you guys, I'm in a state of overwhelm I can't shake. I am really, yeah, life is becoming surreal. I walk around, there's nobody I can talk to. There's nobody, to go to. There's no outlets for anything. There's no outlets for, just needing in real life to relate to other people, to how you're sitting with somebody and you're discussing something and, well, there's a resonance between you, right? You're talking about things and you're expressing how you feel about things and it resonates, and that is so vital. It is so vital. And when you don't have that in real life, and I know that a lot of you don't, it's like, how do you process? How do you process what's going on? Yes, I'm so grateful that we have the cyber world. Otherwise, I think most of us would either just pack it in or, I don't know. I read your comments. I know that there's a lot of you who think like I do, who feel as I do. And that does keep me going. But wow. Even today, I was talking to two neighbors, listening to them talk about these trivial things, and I couldn't get out of my mind what was happening in Australia. And I knew that it would have made me more frustrating to even begin to have a conversation because they don't care and they don't know. Maybe they heard that there's some fire. They don't know the scale. This is hard. So I'm just going to show you these cyclones are so artificial, and mainstream media, meteorologists, my God. Wow. I do want you to listen to just a little bit of this.
Winds and heavy rains have hit parts of the Kimberley after tropical cyclone Blake crossed the coast overnight. Emily Evans joins us live now. Emily, the Category 1 cyclone's been weakened.
It has. That's because Tropical Cyclone Blake did make landfall overnight just north of Broome, but locals are being told not to be complacent as the system has swung back out to sea where it could strengthen yet again. Now,
all right. You don't need to be an expert. We know from past experience that hurricanes, when they would come, they would hit land and then die out very quickly. But now we have hurricanes that go inland, turn around, go back out to sea, and then, well, reignite, intensify, and come back again. Oh, we have that in the United States. Hell, we were having hurricanes that somehow developed off the coast of Mexico And, well, you would watch them. They would sit there for 5 days, and then they would go through Mexico, go through desert, go into Arizona, and then on up to Utah, and then head east. And what, people think that this is climate change steering all of these hurricanes? It is such a maddening world we live in. Yeah, okay. Going back out to sea. And then it's going to come back out and hit you again. All right. National radar loop. You have an extremely low frequency hit right here. Let me zoom in. And, well, one should be able to look at this and say, that doesn't really look like a hurricane. No, it doesn't. Okay. A frequency hit over here. And, well, let's just, come on. The outer bands of this really stretch into, like, the middle of Australia, while it's, miles and miles out into the sea. It is causing some rain right here. In fact, I came across an article that NASA said Cyclone Blake could be a heavy rainfall. Well, they can bring it about. But look at this. Well, those outer bands really stretch all over. Well, those are very quick showers, I guess, that you're having. You have crossing beams where your fires are, and extremely low frequencies going off where your fires are. All right, I want to show you what... All right, first let's go to windy. Nice. So, the winds seem to be going in the same direction. And they actually look like the winds of a hurricane. Counterclockwise, all very, very nicely laid out. Windy. A fabricated, manufactured satellite site. If we go to this site, let's see, and I'll go to the air mass. Wow, now what's happening here? Well, it looks like air mass is going in different directions. Wow. Oh, different directions up here in Indonesia. But let's just focus on Blake. So, something's wrong here because, well, it looks like the air mass is going clockwise down here in this section of Blake, but it's going counterclockwise, the top section, and it looks like cloud is evaporating right here. And, well, it doesn't look like a cyclone to me. So, well, winds are going in opposite direction, but we're not seeing that on windy. No. This is what it used to be like, because Mother Nature flowed. She had a nice flow to her. She wasn't going in opposite directions. All right, I posted a video last night. I apologize for the video, with the audio echoing again. I'm sorry. I don't get it. It happens, and then it stops happening, and then it happens again. Now, let me just take you to the air mass, and you will see. Let's see. Oh boy. Nothing. This is so not a cyclone. Okay. The air mass underneath is going in opposite directions as this air mass with the clouds above it. These are going west, and underneath is going in a northeasterly direction. This seems to be just hanging out. Creation of cloud right here. All right, I waited too long and I didn't capture it with... All right, the air masses were going... It was obvious that they were going in different directions. But if anybody could claim that this is a cyclone, well, let's just say that I guess I've been transported to another planet. But I do want to show you what apparently you couldn't see. I got a comment from a subscriber who said we can't see the green and pink or red that I was talking about, the nanoballoons, the activation of the nanoballoons. And that activation, it actually comes up in colors, which you can see. That means they're either receiving or sending data. Now, did I wait too long? It doesn't matter because I did capture. And if you cannot see it, then click on the link below, go to the site yourself, and scroll around, zoom in, and you will see this is going in a clearly opposite direction, but these little things they're making cloud. Earlier today, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Just all of these nanoballoons being fed into this cyclone. Okay, now, do you see how if all you see is white, then you've got to go to the site and you'll see the green and the red next to bright white, and suddenly a lot of cloud poofs up. This is a band right here of nanoballoons, and you can see It almost looks like they're being hit with frequencies, but you can see all of the green and red. These are activated little nano soldiers that they are performing their operation, I guess, to bring about destruction in West Australia now. But I do hope you go over to the site and check it out. You will see a lot of strange things. You know, I'm so sorry. I was so upset to learn that you couldn't see these green and red balloons. I mean, even right here, this is not a natural pattern of cloud because it's so sharply defined. But all of this is sparkling red and green. So please go over to the site and then come back and let me know that, yes, you did see it. The whole thing is a nano construction. And you can look at this. I mean, look, you don't have to be an expert to know that something is very wrong here if they're claiming that this is a cyclone. Really? No, it's not. In fact, this was earlier today. This was at 11:30 11:30 a.m. Yes, I was watching videos, but let's go up. 11:30 a.m. today, United States Eastern Standard Time. And this whole thing, that whole long thing that went right through, right through Australia, all connected to this cyclone. Look at this. It broke up. Now, I posted a video on the cyclone last night, and it was pretty much a solid mass of cloud. Well, 11:30, it had broken up into pieces, and they were feeding it, pumping in more and more vapor into this thing. So when NASA, I read, oh, this cyclone can bring very heavy rain. Well, yeah. You create this kind of vapor, you create this kind of cloud, you know, then you can let loose a shocking amount of rain. So, are you going to tell me that this is a hurricane? Really? All of these little blips of cloud popping up? None of it. I don't get it. I mean, my God. So they were generating more cloud. They brought it together to I guess to somewhat resemble a hurricane. But as you can see, oh, it's not going back out to sea. It's inland. This hurricane, what is this, the eye down here? All right, the hurricane's there. My God. We're in such trouble, guys. If we can't get through to people, we are in such trouble. Look at this. Look at these things going east, west, his little curly cues. And all of these dots, those are your nanoballoons. And they're very green and very pink. And then bright white. And they're taking their marching orders. So when they're flying around and going in all different directions, you know, how do you make... God, I hope you can see this because it's really magnificent. Unbelievable. So they can break apart, they can they can coalesce and bring about huge stratus clouds. This whole thing is just it looks like it's an electrified line right here. It's very frustrating. You always, you know, when I do these videos, I'm like talking to somebody here. You know, like this is how I would be talking to somebody here. I want someone here. You're not here. Then to find out that you can't even see what I'm pointing out. This whole, oh my God. All right, well, maybe meteorologists today just don't even look at these sites and they just take a script and read it. But people get hurt by this, you know? So here's another site that is real time. And this is what's happening right now. The other site was real time, but this is going into, shows you the hours of, it ends, the loop ends at 11 on the 7th, Australia. Look at this. I don't think I can, let me see if I can, no, it's not going to zoom. I'm sorry, it's just not, it's not a, this is not a cyclone. It's man's attempt at one. I know I go on, guys. I just, man. Any of you in this area, please let us know what's going on. Jesus. Oh, wow. I can't even, look, so many things are happening on my computer. I couldn't get my capture screen to show up, and it just showed up, so I apologize.